Amazing. You have a lot of days like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay. Okay, go. Thanks.
I asked them to join me for a candid conversation about some of the most challenging issues facing our country, because I believe that America's national security must be the top priority for our next president. To do that job, you need to constantly seek new information and new perspectives, test your assumptions, ask and answer hard questions. That's what today was about. While we protect the homeland, though, we need to take the fight to ISIS. That means smashing their strongholds, denying them safe havens, dismantling the global network of fighters, financing, and arms that supply these terrorists, which requires working closely with our allies. It does not mean sending contingents of American combat troops to take and hold territory. That's neither wise nor in the interest of the United States, and it is exactly what ISIS wants. Instead, we have to hit them from the air and intensify support for local Arab and Kurdish partners on the ground. I support deploying more special forces, enablers, and trainers as needed, increased surveillance, intelligence gathering, and reconnaissance. And as I said earlier this week, I also believe it should be a top priority to take the leader of ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, off the battlefield, just like we did with Osama bin Laden. No conversation about our national security would be complete unless we acknowledge that the nominee on the other side promises to do things that will make us less safe. National security experts on both sides of the aisle are chilled by what they're hearing from the Republican nominee. That may be the number one reason why this election is the most important in our lifetimes. That North Korea poses a threat to the region and poses a threat to the kind of stable border relationship that China has always valued with North Korea. So we are going to continue to look at how we tighten sanctions, because I do think there is a role for sanctions. The regime in North Korea lives off of goods and material that can be smuggled in to keep their lifestyle and their love of luxury going. So I think there's a lot more we can do, and it will be on the top of my list in dealing with China on how we're going to prevent what could very well be a serious conflict with North Korea.